welcome back to Life and Fork. Today I have a cooking episode, so today I'm going to show you how to make my famous egg white frittata. It's a recipe that was handed down to me from my dad actually at his country club, Northmore Country Club over here in Highland Park in the Chicago area. So it's been with me for a while, so it's very special. I want to show you how I make it. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Whenever you rap, it's embarrassing. I blow through the shit like a terrorist. I'm puffing and drinks on the terraces. Tonight I'll be up in the air again. And I don't like making appearances. She loving the fact I'm American. They tell me that I need a therapist. And lately I've been acting arrogant. Whenever you rap, it's embarrassing. I blow through the shit like a terrorist. I'm puffing and drinks on the terraces.
So we're going to start off with adding a little olive oil to a hot pan. Next we're going to go over to our veggies. We got tomatoes, mushrooms, spinach, broccoli in the pan. We're going to saute those up very lightly. We added a little bit of kosher salt. We're going to saute them to just a little bit of heat. At this point you can see how they're getting cooked nice and soft. So it's just chopped veggies. You can substitute for any vegetables that you want. Next we're going to take 1 cup of egg whites and put them in a blender. This is a smoothie blender that we're using here, but you can use any standard blender at home, like a Vitamix or even like just a regular liquid blender. What's going to do is the egg white's going to fluff up. As you can see, it's getting fluffy, it's getting thicker. This is the air. This is what's going to make it almost like a souffle when the frittata goes into the oven. Next, you're going to take your egg white once it's nice and dense and put it in a nice hot pan, non-stick, with a little olive oil and pan spray. See, the veggies are next to it, getting nice and hot. We're going to add the egg whites to the pan, and then we're going to use a rubber spatula to move it around. The rubber spatula is a must in every single kitchen. It helps with, especially with eggs and a lot of other stuff. I think that's one of the main utensils I have in every professional kitchen I work in, is a rubber spatula. So now with the rubber spatula and the veggies nice and cooked by us, we're going to start working everything in. So we're going to scramble the egg white, if that makes any sense. I know we're making a frittata, so this is going to get a little tricky. What this is going to do is move around the egg white to, kind of let it cook a little bit, which makes the procedure a little bit faster. In the meantime, I forgot to mention that you have to have your oven set at 400 degrees. Most people don't have convection ovens at home, so 400 degrees is the standard temperature for a regular oven. So we're mixing the egg white nice and soft, letting it cook, moving from outside to inside. It's a slow procedure, but it's a very critical point. It makes it cook a lot faster, and it helps produce the big fluff that you're going to get at the end. So as you're working your spatula, just take your time to really focus in on getting that egg cooked really nice and dense. Then we're going to put the veggies on top in just a little bit. Veggies go right on top. Just scatter them around. Don't put them all in the center, because then that's all you're going to have. It's almost like making your own little pizza. So you get them all around, move them in, and then we're going to use fresh whole milk mozzarella. It's a very good mozzarella that we carry here, made in Italy, so it's very good. But you can use any other cheese you want. It goes in the oven, like I said. It takes about 12 minutes. At this point, the frittata comes out. You see how it looks nice and puffed, almost like a deep dish pizza. I set it on the grill just to make sure that it pops off. The heat on the bottom helps move it away from the pan. So now with the rubber spatula again, see how it comes in handy? You're moving around, working the pizza or the frittata out of the pan. So you're going to shake, 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 scoop underneath, push to the middle, and you see how it didn't stick at all. But that's because you use pan spray and olive oil and direct heat. Now we put it on the plate, and that's how it goes. That's the famous egg white frittata. So as you can see, this episode was shot in a very busy environment with a lot of things going on, so it wasn't as easy as it could be, but it gives you an idea of how you can make an egg white frittata. It's pretty simple. What you really need to focus on is just having the core ingredients. It's all vegetables. In this frittata I use broccoli, tomato, mushroom, spinach, mozzarella cheese, and 100% egg white. You could always add 1 yolk if you want to add a little bit of fat, but this is a real healthy recipe. Keep everything nice and clean, and it will produce a very nice product. Well, I hope you like this episode. As always, hit subscribe so that way you don't miss any future content that will be on the channel. Follow me at Chef Jesse Q on Instagram, Chef Jesse Q on Facebook, Chef Jesse Q on Twitter, and I'll see you guys next week. Take it easy. Bye.
Can't work it out. Every word that's coming out your mouth is filled with doubt. I don't have time to figure out what that's about. I don't wanna break you down, but I could feel your emotion, and there's nothing to open. I just think that we're broken. I could feel the erosion.